Hello and welcome to the Let's Talk About Life podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. In case you missed it, last time I talked about anxiety and calming techniques. And this week I will be doing something I've never done on the podcast before. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into this month's episode. So I mentioned how this week I was going to change the podcast up a slight bit. Last month I talked about anxiety and the different types, as well as calming techniques to help in times of anxiety. So this week we are going to take 5 to 10 minutes for ourselves. With that being said, if you are in a busy or crowded room, if you are able to, go find a space that isn't as busy, or find a corner to take this 5 to 10 minutes just for you. It's important to know that most of us humans are busy all of the time. We are always on the go, whether that's on the way to sports, church, school, work, whatever it may be. We are always on the move and constantly thinking. And trust me, it can be really hard for us to find that 5 to 10 minutes just for you. Or here's another idea. Maybe you're at school and you're not having the best day and need a quick reset. That's why I want this episode to simply be you taking those 5 to 10 minutes, whatever you need, to recenter and ground yourself so that you can continue to be you or continue whatever you are working on. To start, we're going to do some breathing exercises. So, we're going to start by breathing in for 4, hold for 4, and out for 4. Are you ready? Breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's do it again. Ready? Let's breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out for 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, first of all, great job. But I want you to ask yourself how that made you feel. Did you find that it was maybe slightly uncomfortable, or was it nice to have those 24 seconds to just relax? I know for me, sometimes breathing isn't always my go-to calming technique, but it's one of the easiest things to do in the moment of stress, or when you simply need a moment. Now, I want to check in with you. How are you feeling? And be honest, are you feeling stressed? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling anxious, maybe excited, or nervous about something? However you are feeling, know that it's okay and that all your feelings that you are experiencing are valid and they are extremely important. Like I mentioned in the previous episode, your feelings are there for a reason. God created us to have emotions, and sometimes, although they may be hard or uncomfortable to experience, they are definitely needed sometimes. Now, before we go back to our daily lives, let's take one more deep breath and ground ourselves. First, I want you to point out 5 things you can see right now. Maybe if you're at school, it's a book or a pencil. If you're at work, maybe it's a computer or a laptop or a pen. Just list 5 things you can see. You found 5 things? Great. Now, what are 4 things you can touch? Can you touch your shirt? Can you touch your pants? What are 4 things you can physically touch? And I want you to touch them. Okay? We're doing this for a reason. Did you find 4 things you can touch? Did you actually touch them? Now, what are 3 things you can hear? Can you hear my voice? Can you hear your breathing? Can you hear something going on around you? What are 3 things you can hear? Now here's a tricky one. What are 2 things you can smell? Are they good smells? Do they smell delicious? Or do they maybe smell bad or gross? Now, what is one thing you can taste? Or if you can't taste right now, what is one thing you have eaten today? And if you haven't eaten today, what is one thing you can eat right now? It's important for us to get that feel from the food to continue with our lives. So if you have not eaten today, go eat something. Take a minute, do it. It's going to benefit you in so many ways. Now, first of all, thank you for doing that. I know it's not easy. I know that it's extremely hard to do. But before we go, let's take one more deep breath. Are you ready? Breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And out for 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, remember, in a world where you can be anything, be kind, be you, and be awesome. And we'll see you next time on the Let's Talk About Life podcast. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here.